Hi everybody, it's Marcy coming to you. Oh, did I leave that on? Coming to you live again to do some cooking again today. So today I'm going to make a real easy thing, and boy, do I have a lot of things that I've just had to adjust. So we're going to do a sort of Huevos Ranchero. I've got some olive oil heating up actually in a saucepan. I'm going to drop in one small, I should show you this. I just did a small onion. It called for actually half of an onion, but this one was really little. So I'm going to use that. And let's give me something good to stir with. We're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes. Get it, probably not caramelized, but at least sauteed a little. Oh, here, wait. You're over there. Okay, so we're going to keep going with that. Let that saute for a bit. And it calls for fresh garlic, which I don't have, so go with the granulated garlic. Put that in. And after we let that saute for a bit, I'm going to add some other things. But meanwhile, I'm going to talk to you about other stuff. So I always try and do something for parents who are home. This was a brilliant idea. I have to give credit where I saw it. I don't know if it was her idea or not. But my cousin Hillary Merrifield, who is in Kansas City, had the greatest idea. She misses her grandkids immensely. And she posted that they got those markers that you can write on windows with. And I think her grandkids came over to her house, and she and her husband were on the inside drawing pictures with them, and they were on the outside. How cute is that? So easy, so inexpensive, and they get to see each other and sort of interact, and I think that you can probably talk through that too. So I thought that was a brilliant idea. That was my favorite thing I've heard. The other thing I want to talk to you about today is something that I so want to trend. I'm going to ask every single one of you who watches this, post it, do it, send it out for everyone. I was going to save it till the end, but I'll do it right now while those are cooking. So I made this sign, hashtag I stay home to help. And I'm going to put it on my Facebook with a picture of me, and I stay home to help medical professionals putting their lives on the line to help others. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Most of you know that Mike is at a hospital. Checking on the onions there. Mike is at a hospital, and I was talking to him on his way in, and they're working such long hours, and they are working under so much stress. Stressed out patients, stressed out families of patients because the families aren't allowed in. Stressed out doctors, nurses, I mean, the janitors, everybody is stressed out. So on his way in, there was a big sign that said, I don't want to quote it exactly, but thank you, St. Alexius hospital staff, and whatever it said, medical staff. And it really got to him. It made him feel really good. So I decided if we do this and get it all over Facebook, although Mike won't be able to see it because he doesn't have Facebook, a lot of people out there would see this, and I'll tell them about it. So I want everybody to do this. And go to my Facebook. I'm going to put it up. Hashtag I stay home to help. And then put who you're staying home to help. If you're in Missouri, our governor doesn't really think anyone has to stay home. So we definitely need to do it in Missouri. But I put on mine medical professionals putting their lives on the line to help others. Because if they're going in and risking their lives, because quite honestly, and I hope none of my family sees this, Mike has said, their discussion is, what are we going to do as they start to get sick and go down? So, it's happening, it's here, and they're still going in. And what they say is, we just have to keep going until we can't go in anymore. So, again, this will be on my Facebook page, so please help me spread it. I would love for this to trend. Especially in Missouri where we have problems, and I think there's 4 other states that they have no statewide rules. But if it could trend all over the country, I mean, heck, all over the world, it would be great. And that would be, I mean, that would make me feel so good, and I'd appreciate your help. Okay, so I'm gonna go on with this. We've got these onions pretty much sauteed here. Especially if you know someone who's a medical professional, then you have to do this. Or if you're related to someone. And if you know me, you know Mike. So chances are you know Mike. So you have to do it. It's required. Okay, so we've got this, the garlic and the onions. I'm gonna add some of our black bean and roasted corn salsa. Uh-oh, there goes Hava. I'm not making a whole lot, although I did do a whole onion. I'm gonna add like 2 big tablespoons of this. I mean, obviously, if you're doing it for more people, you're gonna need more. We're gonna stir all of that together. Add a little bit of our everyday blend, which is salt, pepper, onion, garlic. I think there's some actual peppers in there also. What else? Everyday hot sauce. Oh, and cumin. It just needs a little bit of cumin, so I'm just going to do a sprinkle of that. And then I'm not going to forget the hot sauce this time. Like I did the last time I did one with the green chili hot sauce. Wow, nice amount there. And then we are going to move this to a different burner to sort of just simmer for a little while. Whew. And we're going to bring this up to the front, because then what we're going to do, I got to use Pam, sorry. You know, I love using olive oil, but this time we got to do Pam. Okay, going to do a little Pam, and I got my 2 eggs. And you know, this, if you have meat you want to add to it, go ahead. Ah, shoot, and I cracked the egg. I hate when that happens. But it's still fine. Let's see if I can get this one right. Okay, there we go. So, got 2 eggs going there, and that should not take very long. Now, it calls for a tortilla. Don't have those. So, I have English muffins. I've got some English muffins here. What else? There's, let me get my little notes. Okay, so English muffins. If you want to add some of the cacha Mexican cheese on top, if you want to add whatever, if you want to add cheddar, any cheese you like, you can sprinkle on top. I'm going to put it on the English muffin as opposed to the tortilla, and then I'm going to put the other stuff. I'll show you that in a second, though. I told you the kids' tip for the day. I stay at home to help. I wanted to give some shout-outs to some people. Lori Barron, I don't know if you're going to see this, but this woman's band went to a senior center and set up outside, all spread apart, and they played for them. And that is like the nicest thing. I love people who are doing nice things for others right now. I also, I don't know if I mentioned it this time, but our company is cut the price of all of our chocolate, our Dove signatures. That's the martini mixes, baking mixes, all the candies to half price. I'm gonna come up with something, I'm not sure what. It's not half price, it's buy one, get one free. But I'm gonna do something where if you buy some to donate someplace, I don't know if I'm gonna match it. I'll go broke doing that, I'm afraid. And I've been donating to everything I can right now. But I'm gonna do something where I'll meet it, like maybe every 5 purchases or something like that. I'll do one. So I appreciate all the good things. Chris and Deanna Lay have been amazing. If you're not a part of ICAG, it's I Know a Guy Gal. They're on Facebook, and they do amazing work helping businesses keep going. And their meetings are definitely a highlight of my day. Sorry, I'm gonna flip the eggs real fast. Although you don't really have to, but I just don't like it running on top. Okay, so Chris and Deanna have been great. All my friends who have been calling to check on me, knowing that, you know, Mike's sort of in a precarious position right now. And you know, I appreciate that. People who are reaching out have been amazing. If you have a friend who's a travel agent like I do, please put them in your thoughts, because things are getting canceled right and left, and they are going to need your help at some point. Okay, we are going to go ahead and finish this. Okay, I've moved it over here now. Where we go? There we are. Okay, so here is my, not tortilla since I didn't have any, but my English muffin. And here is the bean and onion and garlic. And what else was in here? There's that. Goes just as well. Here, I'm just going to do that one. Goes just as well on an English muffin. Then I'm going to take the one egg that is still, that was not shattered. Whoop. Okay, got this one on there. And then you can put on whatever you want. If you want some more seasoning, go ahead. Whatever cheese you want to put on is great. If you want more hot sauce, oh, you guys know I love avocado because I've been cooking with that all week. If you want to put avocados on, cilantro, all those things. Real jalapenos, this really calls for that. But guess what? Don't have real jalapenos. So again, you just have to learn to go with the flow and see how things are happening. Thank you guys all for watching. Please go to my Facebook page and see my post about this, and do it. Put up a picture of you. And my last thing is be kind to one another. Thanks. Bye.